Welcome to this SEG tutorial. I am going to show you how to search for satellite imagery in SEG. In this video we will see two methods, using a service ID or using an area of interest and a date. Let's start with searching using the service ID. The service ID is a unique identifier. When you place a request to EMSA, you will receive your plan that contains all your acquisitions and their IDs. To do the search, we need to open the search tool on the top left menu. Click on the magnifying glass with a plus sign, which opens the Advanced Search menu, and select Earth Observation, where you can introduce the ID. You can see that the service ID includes the date of the acquisition. The first two numbers correspond to the year, the next two are the month, and the next are the day. The last four numbers are automatically given in sequence to ensure that each ID is unique. We can then click Submit and the results of the search appear below in the TTT table. This image is already been delivered. By clicking on it, SEG takes us to the acquisition and opens its command and info window that we can use to visualize the image and associated services. If you have the ID, this is the easiest way of finding a particular image. Let's see the second method. If you do not have the ID, or if you are interested in finding images in a particular region of interest, you can then use the area-centric query. When you open SEG, you can immediately see acquisitions that were delivered 72 hours before today, in green or red, and also in black, planned acquisitions for 72 hours after today. So let's imagine we want to know if images are planned beyond those 3 days, for example, the end of the month. On the top left, click on the button with 3 dots to open the menu and select the Query tool. The Query tool allows you to select an area of interest. We are just going to draw a simple polygon. When I click on Draw, the Draw toolbox opens on the right. There are different polygon shapes to choose from. I'm selecting a rectangle and drawing it over my area of interest. Next, I need to define a time range. I will choose some days at the end of the month. So the Query tool allows us to search for vessel tracks, EO products, and ABM alerts. We choose EO product this time, and it is better to select specifically the footprints, as when there are many results, it can look very crowded if all the services are on. When we submit the query, we get to the map, and in the TTT, the footprints of all acquisitions for that area and time period appear. We can then select and analyze any of them. If they are in a stack, by continuously clicking on the same spot, you can loop through them.